Alright. Hello and welcome back to Morrowind. Last time in Morrowind, we continued the Rise of House Telvanni quest, which was, it's freaking incredible. It's awesome. Like, I honestly, like, it's so friggin' cool. It's badass. We've basically gotten some cool equipment from, like, other dimensions. We're helping out, Edwina Elbert, who basically we said, hey, continue doing research for Telvanni. And she's now making her own Tel Dwemeris, I believe it's called. And she's going crazy with that over there. Finding some really cool stuff. So and we're also setting up somewhere in Dagon Fell. And the island's basically being taken over by we put like a growth accelerant on one of the Telvanni towers, and it's really taking over Dagon Fell, so it's looking really cool. So yeah, I think we're about to start a new thing. Yeah, we gave it one of the Dwemer ingots last time, so let's continue. Alright, greetings, Archmagister. I take it you've taken care of the situation in Tel Dwemeris? That is good news, but now there's trouble with our new member. Skinkin Treeshade is missing. Yes, he's gone 2 weeks ago. He was seen on Tel El Rune streets, muttering something about equal opportunity policy, nonsense, treachery, and the like. That was the last anyone ever heard or seen of him. Now he's gone, vanished into thin air. Usually I wouldn't care for some reptile, but this one has knowledge, and that could be of use to House Telvanni. You should go and search for him. You start asking the guards of Tel El Rune to see if they know anything. Alright, let's go. We also reached 100 block last time, which is badass. So now I'm just going crazy with my axe. Doing charged swings at like different intervals, so I'm just doing like max damage with it. Good stuff. Alright, Tel El Rune's like, what, this way? Alright. Alright, so you're a guard. Do you know about Skink and Treeshade? Skink who? You mean that lizard who spent some weeks walking the streets, sleeping in the sea, and demanding a house? We brushed him off. So he left. That'll be the day when we grow a house pod for a scaly newt. That scaly newt was our leading scholar on 6th House studies, and if you don't watch your mouth, I'll have you scraping muscles off the boat's hull. Where did he go? Alright, take it easy. Who would have known that? I've seen him talking to the local Enchantress a few times. Maybe she knows where he went. Alright. Also, what's really funny is our character's apparently a badass. Like, when we talk to people, we're like incredibly demanding being the Archmage, which is so cool. Because normally, like, you're very subservient, like, as a character when it comes to getting quests. So it's pretty funny to finally be like, that asshole! Die! Traitor, let's see. Let's take a look here. That's a traitor. See another pod over here. Try over this way. There we go. Alright. I know you. What do you want? Skink and Treeshade. Yes, we met several times. We share a mutual interest in enchanting. He had the 6th House amulet, which he studied intensively. It took us a few days, but if he had wanted, but yeah, if he had wanted, he could have done with within a few hours. He didn't have to a place to go, so he was killing some time studying enchantments and drinking tea from herbs and weeds that he collected himself. That was about 2 weeks ago. He got utterly fed up with it and left town. Do you know where he went? Not exactly. He said that if House Telvanni was determined to leave him in the lurch, he'd go and build his own home. I wanted to seek out some people, or he went to go seek out some people, convince them to join him, and grow his own town somewhere near Vardenfell's mainland. Some people? That's what he said, but his voice assumed a curious, ominous tone. I'm not sure who or what those people are, but I'm sure I don't want to meet them in a dark, if you know what I mean. All right. Anything cool? Sometimes they like have like secret weird crap that you'd never like think they would have. Just frost. Just kind of normal stuff. All right. So he says near the mainland, which should, yeah, be right around here, I guess. Freaking A. Just fortify speed 500 is so ridiculous. Yeah, athletics training though is going to be fantastic off of this. Alright, so he said he was going to start a town on the mainland. Right? Oh. Okay, he actually wants me to go back because he thinks it'll be a massive search operation. Gotcha. I mean, I guess it would be. Because he could be, like, literally anywhere. Alright, let's head back then. That would be funny, though, if just, like, scouring the coast, I was able to find it, like, right away. Sort of look around this area. Camps, but nah, I don't see anything huge. Certainly do move fast. How am I so fast? I'm using an enchanted item that gives me 500 speed for 5 seconds. Normally, I'm not that fast. Let's see here. Oh, let me just put that back on. Yes. Alright. So, Archmaster, good to see you. I've sent word to every Telvanni in Vardenfell to look out for skink and tree shade. And guess what? Only a few minutes ago, Galas Drem, our envoy to the Grand Council, replied, Skink has been spotted visiting Ebonheart several times. In fact, he was there only yesterday. You should travel to Ebonheart at once. Ask Galas, or ask the guards, and trace, this trace is hot. Alright. Right. Burn him, he's a witch! If, you know, you can catch him. Alright, so let me see here. Probably just taking the boats at this point. Ooh, yeah! Alright, probably Tel Bernora. Then Molagmar. Oh, I could have gone Vivek Foreign Quarter. Go, and yeah, you'll take me to Ebonheart, right? Go. Nice. Okay, so we'll ask the guards, we'll ask that lady.
I don't know. Identify yourself.
Not be your guard? Alright, let me see. Skink in tree shade. A cultivated Argonian? Yes, I've seen someone like that. Visit the Ground Council several times a day. Interesting. Let me talk to our informant here. You say you know where Skink and Tree Shade was? Oh, whoops. Thinking of someone else.
I only have a few.
Yes, sir, Brave Scott. It's funny, a lot of people, like, don't like the Imperial Legion at all. Because that is actually probably the major thing, right? Is that they don't have a ton of lore and they're taking over everything and basically disrupting the lore of everything else that's cool. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how that works out. Was it you? Yeah, I think it's you they're talking about. Skink and Tree Shade. Yes, I've seen him. He conferred with the Duke several times. I believe that the Duke has issued a building contract for him. Usually we envoys would be informed, but there's been some urgent matters recently, so that our weekly conference has been delayed. You should speak to the Duke directly. All right.
What, Outlander?
All right, we'll talk to the Duke then. I think we had to visit this guy once before because he
Say what you want or go away.
we had to get a thing for our tower. Right, Brave Scott, right. Alright, Skink and Tree Shade. Yes, I've issued a construction contract for you, wizard. I'm surprised that you don't seem to know about it, Archmagister. Does House Telvanni have problems with external communications? No, Skink and Tree Shade's patron in House Telvanni has very suddenly fallen seriously ill. Too ill to talk, let alone report. I'm taking over as his patron. So the chain of information is missing a vital link? I'm afraid so. Would you have the kindness to tell me where I can find my protege? The Duke gives you a warm, knowing smile. He didn't believe a word of what you said. Of course, Archmaster. Your dashing, independent wizard set up his camp in Lost Corrigoon. I don't know exact location, but it is a derelict spot somewhere between the northern Ashlands. I've heard that Uvu Laren, the temple steward in Ghost Gate, is eager to find it too. Maybe you should confer with him. Oh yeah, Corrigoon. He's in Corrigoon? Holy shit, that place is crazy. Why would you be in Corrigoon? Do I still have Ghost Gate as a recall part? Yeah, I do. You know about Skink and Tree Shade? You know about Lost Corrigoon? As Patriarch, you may take the hair shirt of Saint Alor for safekeeping. Okay, that's not what I was asking. But, cool. I guess I'll take that weird shirt. Made of some dude's hair. Ew. Alright, looks like we're going to Corrigoon then. Which is there. Oh boy. That's not going to be too easy to get to. Actually, we're probably better off going to Urshulaku Camp. Right, yeah, that'd be better. And then Corrigoon from there. Whee! That's true, yeah, we could have also used the teleportation area. That's true. Training athletics. A little bit more south. Oh, it's an egg mine. And that's there. Okay, so we just have to head this way. Should be right over this way. Yeah, here we are. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Cool. Nice looking place you got here.
What was that? Speak quickly, Outlander.
What is that?
Or go away.
Sharpshooter. What do you want, Outlander? Skink and Tree Shade. He's in the upper tower. Oh, okay. Oh, that was very confusing, huh? Did he get his... Oh. Is that a... Oh, that's a stealth room war axe. Holy shit. We're not even supposed to see those until, Damn.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Shit. That has way better enchantment value. Does it have better damage? Better slash. But no, the chop's not as powerful, but yeah. Hey, Grummeldunk, how's it going? We're going good. Yeah. We did all the things I wanted to do in Tamriel Rebuilt. And now we're doing Rise of House Telvanni, which is an excellent, like, modded expansion to the Telvanni quests. I need that thing. My inner hoarder calls.
I could kill that guar. Those boots are ruined.
You're kidding me, right? Oh yeah? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, hopefully my next Morrowind playthrough can be in open Morrowind. I wish they had the like sneaking icon was a little bit better in Morrowind because it's incredibly misleading. Sometimes it doesn't go away when you're not sneaking. Sometimes ridiculous. Also, like, I'm the frickin' Archmagister. Fucking step aside, fools. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to do something else. Yeah. I got something called Better Clothing. That's the mod that I use. Alright, let me see here. Millet of Shadows. There we go. This is a fucking creepy place. Believe I've been introduced. How can I help you? Oh gosh, that's a sleeping thing? Why are there like skeletons and shit? Why does he have a rusty key? Our dungeon. What the hell's going on in here? This is some weird crap. Got a lot of slaves here, holy shit. Not only that, but they're above a pool of lava. That's badass. Alright, so my intention is to not actually let you all go free, I just need to train my security. But hey, if you want to jump in a pool of lava, I won't stop you. Also, I'm apparently stuck on this door now. This is my life. Actually, I think I can unlock that from here. And can I get that one from here? I'm slowly falling down. There we go. Whose mushroom tower is it? So, this is Skink and Tree Shade's tower, apparently. Can I talk to you? Can't talk to you. I'm stuck. Whoa! Ow. Are you a dreamer? Oh, you are a dreamer. Oh, freaking cool. Look at your face. We have had you in our discerning eye Vindicel. We need you walking and, or we see you walking and sleeping. My starkest madness seeming, is divine sense. Come, grasp the chain, improve your sane. She's cray-cray. Might be doing crazy experiments on these people. One of them's like a weird evolved dreamer or some crap. That's cool. Alright. Let me grab the levitation amulet.
New subscriber!
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lilac Light, for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Holy crap. 5 months in a row. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright, I think we're still going up. Alright, looks like we're still going up. Wow, nice dinner table. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, I don't think I have those types of helmets yet. Look at those bone mold. Damn. I was in the looting mood. Speaking of the looting mood. It's bone mold arrows. Oh yeah, we made a decision last time too. Since we're training Axe and it's already like... What? Friggin... Where is my axe? Okay, there we go. But yeah, my axe skill is 92. What I might do is I might actually just go ahead and switch to a different weapon at that point. In which case, I think what I'm going to do is we're actually going to do like throwing stars with this character. See, right as I'm levitating, right? Oh yeah, I'll have to take a look. Oh, oh. Okay, there we go. This guy's got a big friggin' tower. He made his own tower? Yeah. Friggin' skinkin' tree shades got it made. What do you got in here? Different ingredients and crap? Alright. Oh yeah? Let me see. That's too cool. Friggin' A. That's awesome. I really like that saber. That's awesome. Alright. Anywho. Let me continue. Gotta go through here? Oh, wait. Let me take off the levitation amulet. Is this one of those weird situations where the tree is too big for this area? Might be. There's Skinkin' Tree Shade.
Tidings, Altmer.
Alright. Well, if it isn't Vindicel, head of the wretched House Talvani, how could you betray me in this way? A bunch of hypocrites and liars. That's what House Talvani is. You have a new equal rights opportunities policy, eh? Equal rights for those more equal than others. All I asked for was a simple abode to live in and pursue my studies. But did anyone listen? No, nobody. Did you? Oh, nobody did. Not even you, Archmagister. And I once considered you a friend. Wait a moment. I didn't even come to. You didn't even come to speak to me once. I tried numerous times to get an appointment, but your advisor and your mouth put me off indefinitely. So I went to the Grayslands and the Ashlands looking for some allies. You should meet them. Almera and Indolus, Algiera are quite interesting people, both fed up with House Talvani just like me, but I digress. Since House Talvani wouldn't assist me at all, I went to Duke Dren in Persian and had the construction of this tower licensed. Look, I will speak to Loven and Eddie about this. If we two would have spoken, if we two would have spoken, you would have had a home right after your initiation in the house. I'm willing to believe you for old time's sake, Archmagister Vindicel. But words alone will not suffice this time. If I shall trust you again, I require your assistance on a few matters. And I won't take any promises or smooth words. You will Yeah, you'll need to let your actions speak for you. So, will you give me your assistance? As you can see, I've already taken care of Tel Koj Ruckthis protection. My guards are recruited from small Ashlander camps and don't demand high pay, but their armament is expensive. And out here attrition is high, so I require financial support. I only demand the same aid as any other tower is granted, not more. And I don't wish to see a House Telvanni guard out here. However, this is my tower, built with my own means, and I'm not transferring into House Telvanni's hands. Granted. I'll head back to Sadrith Moor immediately and set up a monthly budget for your stronghold. We'll see. While you are in Sadrith Moor, I also demand a personal apology from both your mouth and your advisor. If they have the guts, they're welcome to visit me here. If not, a written apology will suffice. It is high time that someone teaches them to show respect for Outlanders. Cool. I dig it, man. I was an Outlander. Or I am an Outlander. Nice. A book on Sithis. Actually, Sithis is a big deal in Argonian culture. That's how the Shadow Scales come about. They basically dedicate their lives to the Dark Brotherhood. That's sort of a strange, weird connection with the Hist and whatnot. It's kind of awesome. They got the bells going on. Yeah, he's got some good stuff in here for studying the stuff. Oh yeah, the dude built some awesome stuff. No, he deserves respect. No, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Built an awesome tower. He's got a great dungeon. You gotta respect the man who builds a good dungeon. All right, this tree's gotta go. It's one of the like terrible things that happens when when you have like a floor overhaul. Sometimes it just ends up in a weird situation where it's too large to actually like work at all. So you gotta be careful. Looks like there's some dude up there. Cup of Os. What is that? Got some crazy cup. Bone splitter. Saint shield? Ooh. It looked like the bitter cup, actually. Whoa! What do we have here? Bar silence. Mighty blows, iron will, expensive skirt, exquisite belt, exquisite pants, exquisite rings. Bunch of exquisite stuff. Frostmere robe, frost. Okay, nice. Ghost charm. Eh. Nice, some more enchanted robes. Oh yeah, wow. Damn. That was fantastic. You know, I'm the Archmagister, I can do that. I just like demand tribute in the form of all of your stuff belongs to me. It's really simple. And who is this guy standing on something?
Speak quickly, Outlander.
You're a naked
Or go
sharpshooter.
away.
Okay, gotcha. Or resting. Alright, so I think we just teleport back. Well, actually, first I've gotta go meet my mouth, Fast Eddie. Alright, well we got some, like, cool stuff. Let me, did I have, like, a new section I was gonna... Oh yeah, I was gonna put them here. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, Voyren? I mean, that dude was wronged. I mean, sure, he's a filthy lizard, but I mean, you know, one of those things where like loss of sort of chain of command there. Can't really hold it against him to be a little pissed off. And you gotta admire the gumption of someone who just, like, friggin' goes to friggin' Duke Dren and says, so I need a tower built. Yeah, I got approval. And just completely takes him for a ride. Nice. Oh wait, that's my axe. Oops. But yeah, we friggin' got a Stalthrim axe. That's badass. Oh yeah, I made like a new pile from all my arrows and stuff. Because like they were all over the table, kind of messing things up. And I'm trying to gather all of the silver throwing stars and throwing darts that I've collected over the ages. Yeah, I guess we got a new Stalthrim axe. Not sure if I'm going to make something out of it, since we're actually about to sort of level up with axe anyway. Plus, he's got valuable information. I mean, if we had some way to psychically just take the information from him, then he would be worthless, and we could just, you know, make him a slave. But, unfortunately, he's got valuable 6th house information. We have to deal with a filthy Argonian. Well, actually, they're in the same building. I forgot about that. Alright, Fast Eddie. You asshole. Skink and Tree Shade. What? The lizard, that lizard's got nerve. Who does he think he is? He really expects me to, importune you? With petty wishes? Ed, I recruited that lizard for his knowledge of the 6th house. And his petty wish was a roof over his head. I think it was perfectly reasonable. Hey Zoomtra, how's it going? Good to see ya. We're continuing the Rise of Hell's Telvanni quests. Apparently Skink and Tree Shade was just thought to be a normal stinking lizard. So we're trying to rectify that. If it makes that sissy happy, Ed, you are my mouth. But I don't tolerate you slandering one of the masters, including Skink and Tree Shade. And don't forget he is the superior in rank to you. Bad enough. Alright. I'll write an apology. But don't expect me to walk all the way through the desert to meet him in person. Why did he go there anyway? I thought lizards prefer water to sand. Ed, the man's apology has been added to your inventory. Alright. Then we need an apology from you as well. Greetings, Archmaster. You have news on... What is Archmaster? Why are you scowling at me? Why shouldn't I? I've been on a trip all around Vardenfell, which wouldn't have been necessary if you had deigned to arrange a meeting with Skink in time. Why? What? You didn't take that babble about equal opportunities policy seriously, did you? Skink did, and that's only the small matter of the problem. The greater part is that he tried to contact me and you didn't consider it necessary to inform me about it. Pardon me, Archmaster, that wouldn't happen again, or that won't happen again. So what did you want me to do concerning Skink and Tree Shade? You want me to apologize to that Liz? To our new member? Exactly. I should order you to see him out in person, but I fear that the visit would only exacerbate things, so a written apology will suffice. As you wish, Archmaster. Is there anything else? And I want you to provide Tel Kaj Ruchthus with the same financial support as every other tower. Tel Ruchthus, he actually built a stronghold all by himself? He has, approved by by the Duke himself, situated on at one of the most barren and hostile places, Lost Corrigoon. Now, about that apology and the funds. As you wish, Archmaster, give me a moment. Here's my message to Skink. I take it that you're heading his way now. Would you be willing to take his first allocation with you as a sign of goodwill? Alright, cool. So let me go ahead and we'll go to Caldera and go meet that guy who was in The Mage's Guild until I destroyed it. And is this the right place? Yes. Cool. It's 50-50 chance I was in the right area. Other way? Yes. Yeah, he's got a pretty sick tower. Apparently I can take a shortcut if I just sort of go up to the top of this place. Alright, excellent. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been able to come down here if that tree was still there. Alright. Back again, Vindicel. Let's see if your assistance is real or only typical House Telvanni smooth talk. Very well. Your words are supported by your actions. I'm willing to accept the apologies and work actively for House Telvanni. But there is something, or rather someone else, who requires your assistance. I have met him on my travels through southern Molag Amur. He's an Argonian as well. His name is Stoth Guy. I literally stumbled on him by accident. You see, his name can be translated as Stoneface, which is a proper description for him. I was wading through the shallow waters near Saran when my foot hit a stone. I imagine my surprise when the stone started complaining about my inattention. He must have been lying there for hours, so that the tide had completely covered his body with sand. He's quite an impressive, He's quite an impressive apparition. He can hide his face between piles of rocks, but once he stands up, there's no way one can overlook him. He's the tallest brother of the Root I've ever seen, and that makes me even more in his skill in rock breeding. Rock breeding? What? Rock breeding? Rock breeding. Telvanni breed mushrooms, roots, to build their houses. We breed rocks, which is advantageous since he chose a rather dangerous spot for his home, Telesero. Dangerous, and coming from one who moved to Dagothar's doorstep. If the Hist won't come to the Root Brother must go to the Hist. Would you prefer me to drag some corpus-ridden beasts to Tel Al-Rune? Anyway, according to Stothguy, Telesero is the perfect location to breed some rocks, regardless of its inhabitants. And that's where you come in. Stothguy isn't much of a fighter, so he needs you to go help him cleanse Telesero. And I should warn you, he has quite an accent. Cleanse Telesero. Stothguy will fill you in on the details. Please go to Telesero and talk to him in person. Do I even know where Telesero is? Well, I guess we'll find out. Rock breeding? What? Telesero. Is that a... Let's see. Maybe that's a Pylon Index area.
Come on.
Name's not striking me. You have a Telesero to teleport to? You do? Alright. Alright, where are we going? Oh yeah, okay, this is like near Saran. Right. Actually, I think this is, yeah, this is some place you've been to, like, very early on in the game. Telesero Dome. Storm Atronach. Stothguy. Whoa! Friggin' take all that. Damn. Diamonds, raw glass, raw adamantium. I need mining equipment, raw ebony. All right.
Blessed we are.
Let me see here. Greetings, esteemed guest. What brings thee to my humble abode? I'm Archmagister of Great House Telvanni. Skink and Treeshade asked me to look into the troubles here at Telesero. Ah, yes, you see that Telesero is the perfect place for breeding rocks. Soil is malleable, clay, lava, wellness arise from below. But it's infested with wretched corpus beasts, and they insist on coming back every time. Aj drive them away. Their disease is obstructing the rock's growth, and Aj need your help to get rid of them permanently. And how? You need to plant Storm Matriarch's heart into their altar, directly on top of that ugly statue in the middle. That will purify the air and make the rocks grow. Skink says that corpus beasts hate the stench of fresh air. Alright. Interesting. Huh. Well, I want that adamantium. Let's get Peep over here. Peep's got a thing for us. How's it going, Peep? Here we go, miner's pick. Alright, so one item into ore. Sweet. Nothing useful. Cool. That worked out well. How many adamantium ore did we collect? 3. Nice. Alright, so I think I need to head back to my house because I think I have the heart in the... Yeah, in my house. Oh gosh, that's the wrong amulet. Alright, let's see here. There it is. The Heart of the Storm Monarch. Interesting, so that came in handy. Alright, I need to go back to Telesero. Glad I have a spot in Caldera now. Alright, take me back to Telesero. And we've technically destroyed this place once before, but I guess it's got new stuff in it now. So let's check it out. Oh, that's the propylene chamber, whoops. So it looks like we're going this way. Upper level. Oh, and we can go crazy here, of course.
You will die.
Yeah, they would have thrown darts at me. Got him. Now we're good there. Alright, so I have to find some shrine and, like, destroy it. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, I did pick this place clean last time. Place back here. The lower level. Ah, here we go.
You're beaten.
Guy with a friggin' club. Good job, you did it. You defended the shrine with honor.
Die.
Jeez. She was trying to do that crazy thing. Oh yeah, wasn't there a yeah, there was a propylon index in here, and it was so friggin' hard to see because it's like the exact same color as the inside of the of those little urns there, or troughs.
You Inma.
Right. So I guess I'm gonna. Oh, you place the Storm Matriarch's heart on top of the statue. A fresh breeze fills the room and the air instantly seems to be cleaner. Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. Alright, I think we did it. Of course, we destroyed the place ahead of time. So there you go. You know what? I wonder. There's some places in Morrowind, right, that don't have things that respawn. For instance, my favorite, Ashirbadan, is a small cave, like right around here. And it's pretty cool. But, yeah. I'm wondering if maybe there's, one of those places, a stronghold, that doesn't have respawning enemies in it, because you could possibly make that a home then. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. I saw a couple corpus beasts fleeing north. I take it that you have managed to exorcise that cursed pest from Telecero. Thank you, Archmagister. Thank you very much. Skink has told me about your differences. But I assure you, he will forgive you now. Here is a letter for him. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to Tel Koj? Alright. Cool, so I guess he'll begin his thing. We'll have to check this place out then. Alright, let me go back to here and see if I can just go to the first one. Oh lol, it still takes you here. Even though the guy is like basically run away. But yeah, as part of Rise of House Telvanni, it's sort of this strange, interesting thing where you actually have to destroy the Mages Guild. And it, like, literally warns you beforehand, hey, make sure you've done everything. Because hell, there's like a main quest giver in that area. Yeah, I think it was that one. Right? Yes. You know what? I'm just gonna put this on right now. Oh. Oops, that weird bug. I didn't actually drop something on the floor, did I? Sometimes I could actually accidentally do that. Nope, okay. Just checking. You know, it's funny, I actually ran the distant land, like, thing again, and it doesn't count these. I don't know why. When I was effing around, I thought 200 personality was enough to have all hostile NPCs stop attacking you. I think that's what I came up with eventually. But that was just like some weird test that I tried. And it could be different depending on like code patches, so who knows. What brings you here, Archmagister? I've been able to help Stothgay with his little problem. I have. Here's a letter from him. Thank you. Pray, give me a moment to read it. Ah yes, Stothgay speaks well of you. You've proven your loyalty and dedication to our agreement, Archmagister. I feel that I can trust you once more. If you hadn't done already, I suggest you meet my comrades and co-founders of Tel Kaj Ruthus, Emra Indalis, and Alagir. They're both extraordinary, interesting people. Alright, well I guess I should meet them. think one guy was in the dungeon. Check that out. Actually, is there someone back here? The friggin' guy that lives in, like, the dark.
Oh, greetings. How do you do?
He's
May
a
we talk?
vampire. Let me see here. Let's ask about your background. I'm Alier, an ancient of the Undead clan. Wow, cool. Greetings, Brother Vindicel. It's good to, sense a friendly presence. What is it that you ask of me? Limitations of our power? Oh, these are all the vampire things that we can ask. Vampires. Cool. He's a friggin' Undead clan vampire. It's pretty cool. And you. Okay. Background. Battle mage and lawman of the Great House Telvanni. Alright, cool. Who's that strong arm guy? A thieving little swit, alright. A lumbering giant and of a swit. We don't like each other, and there's a good reason for our quarrel. Well, it all began when we met in Mournhold. Chalk was working on for a smith back then. Wasn't as skilled as an armor as I am now, but I took my grandfather's silver axe to that very smith to have it sharpened. It seemed well until I returned the next day in order to fetch it. My axe had disappeared, and so did Chalk. I found him in the Plaza Brisindi Dorum, looking for his good-for-nothing friend, Forstag. He had lent him my axe, and now Forstag is nowhere to be found. Can you believe that presumptuousness? Lent my axe? Oh well, I taught him a lesson. I paralyzed him, threw his armor and clothes into the fountain, and took his family axe, and told him that he should get it back when he returned my axe not a moment earlier. 2 weeks afterwards, that Forstag showed up again, and he had taken a trip to Solstheim and took my axe with him. And that's not all. That blockhead lost it. So I punished him as well. The next night, I snuck into his room and imbued his clothes with some heat lotion. Since then, he's had the nickname the Sweltering. Okay. Let's see. This says, ill-disposed towards Shulk's strong arm. Internal hostilities are bad for the house. I should investigate further into this. And according to her, she lent an axe to his friend, Forstag the Sweltering, who in turn lost it and tripped to Solstheim. Oh my, this is going to be complicated. I should speak with Shulk and tell Domaris. Offer a bit more information. All right, we got a side quest. Let me see if I can get a side quest from this guy down here. Maybe I just didn't ask the right questions.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Monday? No. Ashlander Guards. Who's that? Oh, okay, cool. We got a new quest. Sweet Bellatride. If only I knew what happened to her. No, that's nothing Archmagister should spend his time on. That is my private problem. Okay, interesting. As I said, Archmagister really shouldn't spend time on this. Probably every second I even think about it is wasted after all this time. You won't let it rest, will you, Sigh? Alright, if you really need to know, Bellatride is my sister. A long time ago. Yet I don't know if she's still alive, undead or dead. I don't understand. You say that you lost her and don't know about her fate? What has happened? Sigh. I had sworn to myself never to bring this up again. But now that you've reminded me, it's all the same to me. I will start at the very beginning. I'm old now, old enough to know Nerevar. Had I been important enough to know a king back then. I did meet him a couple of years back before his death, not personally. I was taking a moon bath in the gardens when I spied him and Almalexia in the Tissima. To be honest, you remind me of him. The way you move and speak. I don't know whether I should feel flattered or insulted. Shrugs. I did, however, know Saint Veloth in person. Ha! How he could have ever become a saint is a mystery to me. If you ask me, he was overstrained with his visions. That's all. He constantly stated how the Altimer had grown decadent, and that from a man who was having an orgy every week. He was charismatic, all right, and one of the best ordinators I have heard in centuries. But a saint? Ask his 11 concubines about that. They never mention that in the history books, do they? You were going to talk about Bellatride. What? Bellatride? Right. As I said, she was my sister. We were young back then. Young, darling, and everything was, decadent. We had devoted our lives, our lives to our studies, and soon realized we wouldn't live to complete them until we met, Tranquil. We were lucky to find him in a weakened state, or else he would have ripped us apart. Bellatride and I were exploring the countryside for some special plants and spied Tranquil. He was in a dire need of blood, and he wouldn't have lived another day. In exchange, he offered us immortality. Aligar's face becomes thoughtful. I did live until now, but the bloodline vanished completely during the Second Era. Makes you think. Oh well. Back to the story. We were near our town to bid for 6 hours' time to think it over. He was too weak to oppose us, so we went back to the house and talked it over. It was the offer we had never dared hope for. We would have an eternity for our studies. Give him a quizzical glance. Don't look at me like that. I told you we were very young and daring. Before the next sunrise, we had both had 2 holes on our neck and left with Tranquil. He was unlike any vampire we knew. Yes, he did know a couple. We didn't know a couple vampirism was in vogue among certain groups during the time. Of course, that changed when some didn't care to ask for a drink anymore. Tranquil was different. He was a noble and had become a child of the night. Because he and his wife couldn't have children. Interesting. He was old and his life was nearing end. To him, dying without having a successor would have been synonymous with forsaking his people. So he decided not to die. Not voluntarily, that is. So he searched and found a vampire among his people and became a vampire. He lived and reigned for many centuries afterwards, and was well respected amongst Tamriel's dynasties, until that fateful day. The last I heard, he was going to visit Savrine Korak and never returned. Judging by the void I felt in my blood back then, he had found his end. A few weeks later, I heard that Savrine Korak was dead too. Oh, now you've done it. All those memories are coming back, and I thought I'd overcome them. It will take another decade to repress them again. It's easier to resolve your problems than repress them. What do you know, young blood? Try to live for a few thousand years and then we'll talk again. Oh well. The earlier I tell you about Bellatride, the earlier I can begin to divert my mind to other from her again. So after we both became vampires, holy shit, this guy can talk. We pursued our studies without haste and with the utmost diligence. We finally had all the time we needed, and all went well until a few centuries ago. Our troubles began when we met a certain Dahune. She was a Nightblade back then. One night she invited me over to her house, since we were both interested in herbalism at the time, although for different objectives. I thought this was to be a scientific meeting. Far from it. When she opened the door, I couldn't help but notice 2 marks on her neck. Only 2 nights earlier, a vampire had intruded into her home, killed her husband, and bit her. She was frightened and ashamed of it, so she couldn't call for help. She'd already waited for 2 days. Alas, of course, I insisted on taking her to a healer and have her cured. But luck was against us. The healer was out of town gathering herbs for potions, so she turned into a vampire that very night. And what was I supposed to do? I took her with me. She stayed with us for a few weeks before she went east to Morrowind. See, I didn't hear from her until a few decades later when Bellatride and I also moved here to study the anatomical impact of corpus on living beings. I was surprised to hear that she had assumed the name Unday, and that she had founded a new bloodline here in Vardenfell. Oh shit, really? Oh, wow. Oh shit, yeah, right, exactly. That's cool. It was a welcome surprise, and a delight to see a friendly face. As you know, the public opinion on vampires has changed considerably since Tranquil's days. In fact, I was so delighted that I stayed with Done in Ashmelech for 2 years. She even adopted me into her clan. I was doing fine until I met that wretched vampire hunter named Villadon near Ursulaku Burial Caverns. I instantly remembered that name. He was Donahue's son. Yeah, right. We kind of know this a little bit since we did the Undane clan quest. Whom I left on the priest's doorsteps as a baby when his mother had turned him into a vampire. Now he had grown up and wanted to find the one that killed his mother. I laughed at his face and told him to visit Ashmelech and be prepared for a surprise. Oh yeah? That'd be awesome, Voyren. Let me see here. Yeah, he had something else on his mind and headed west. But when I came home that morning, Bellatride was missing. Gone without a trace. Of course, I turned everything upside down without a result. Bellatride had gone and didn't return, but 2 days later I found a letter and a key on my doorstep. Someone was taunting me for my devotion to my sister, while giving me a cryptic hint on where to find her. Well, I didn't know Vardenfell well enough, and I had no idea what that hint was pointing me to. So I went to Dunayun for help. She was very supportive and cordial, but all of our suggestions didn't bear any success. There we go, fucking A. I mean, you gotta like some lore, but holy shit. She did her best to comfort me, but was obsessed with finding her sister. So I left Ashmelech and turned every stone on the island upside down over the last decades. I'm sure Bellatride is not on Vardenfell, or else I would have found her. After 6 years of searching, I'd accepted that I would never find her again and returned to Ashmelech. But Donna was furious at me. It seemed as if she was actually jealous of Bellatride. She rejected me and forbade me to enter Ashmelech again. That's hard. Do you still have that letter? Yes, here, take it. And take the key as well. Maybe I'll forget quicker if I'm rid of it. Oh, but who am I trying to fool? I know that letter in and out. Go try your luck if you must, but don't mention Bellatride's name before you've actually found her, will you? Last time it took me 15 years to find some peace, and thought of all eternity. I don't want to go through that again. Damn. Just 6 years, I did it in 5, lol. We're gonna, right? That's actually true. I did explore basically the entire map. Alright, so let's take a look at this letter. Holy shit. Lore. Just a big smack in the face with a ton of lore. Lost something you hold dear? Sheltered from acute winds, she waiteth still. where those whose tusks are never sheathed dwell and wait like butchers bent to kill. Hurry now, lest she be unlife relieved. Where those whose tusks are never sheathed. That sounds like Solstheim. Well, like butchers bent to kill. What other enemies have tusks? I'm thinking Horkers and those other crazy Grauls. Huh. What does my journal say? Oh my, whoever wrote the letter has a penchant for macabre poetry. All I can make out is Beltrain is held captive at a dangerous location, guarded by those whose tusks are never sheathed, whoever that may be, or whatever. Or boars, right? There's boars. I think we're looking at a trip to Solstheim, actually. Now, what's the quickest way out of here? But let me just get this straight. Either he fell, or that cliff racer killed him. Either way, I am disappointed. Alright, so we got a lot of quests. Unless the tusks are referring to a landmark rather than a creature. I mean, if you're racist, I suppose orcs have tusks. Alright, let me see here. Let's do the other quest first, because that one seems crazy, and we'll sort of think on that. Alright, so I need to talk to a guy in Tel Duamaris. Which I could probably jump from here and get it. That'll do it. Actually, wait, I have a teleport. I forgot about that. There we go. Tel Duamaris Manor. Alright, so we're looking for...
Greetings and salutations.
I think it's a guy in the main hall. Yeah. Tel Duamaris is friggin' cool. There we go.
Good fortune with
Truly a pleasure to
Welcome.
see you. Elmera Indeles. That woman is a witch. I'm serious. Arguing with someone isn't so special, but our quarrel has reached an absurd level. It all began years ago when we were both young. I was a smith's apprentice, and she was a scorcher? Huh. At least I thought so. One day she walked into our forge to have her axe sharpened. And what kind of axe was it? The finest Nordic silver. At least 100 years old, and more beautiful than any weapon I've ever seen. After work, I showed it to my friend Forstag. I really didn't want to, but he persuaded me to lend it to him for his visit to Solstheim, where he planned to impress a girl at Thirsk. I thought that I could stall for some time, and he was my best buddy. So what was I supposed to do? I lent it to him. And of course he lost it. That's when the Scorcher scorched me in quite an unpleasant way. She also took my trusted bone splitter axe and vowed that I would never see it again unless she got her axe back first. Alright. Well, damn. Yep, according to Talk Strongarm, Esmeralda led the family axe. Okay. Impress a girl at Thirsk. I've heard both sides of this fight. All clues lead to Frostag. It's been some years, but if I'm lucky, he might still live in Mournhold. I hope he does. He's the only person that could shed some light. Okay, so we have to go back to Mournhold. Interesting. Wait, Mournhold. Alright. Maybe it's that guy that's naked in the middle of the place.
Don't stand
That's
above.
Thrud. It's taking us all over the place. Any Nords here?
That's one ugly outfit.
No, no Nords. That was not the right thing at all. There we go. I'm thinking it might be the guy over here.
Come on.
Yeah, there we
Say
go.
something or move
Stop
on.
staring at me. No, I'm not paralyzed, and no, I've never met a witch in my life. Although, there is that sizzling Dunmer, some time ago. I don't know what became of her. I only remember our quarrel, was the biggest one I've had in my entire life. You've come to Mournhold for this old story. Alright, alright. I'll tell you if it'll help, Chalk. I indeed took a beauty of an axe with me. And I had heard, of a very beautiful girl living in Thirsk and wanted to impress her a bit. Just to, you know. But when I got there, Runda had only eyes for Brynjolf. A pry bar wouldn't have separated them. I needed some fresh air and marched outside, alongside the coast. When I reached Solstheim's southernmost point, I was attacked by a horde of pirates. I managed to massacre a few of them, but the rest had cornered me. I was lucky that a pack of wolves charged in and distracted their attention. I seized the opportunity and escaped, but I lost the axe. I returned to look for it a few hours later, but it was gone. I have no idea where it is now. Probably still with the pirates, or whatever they may be. Have I tried fighting Amalexi's 5 hands? It's insane. It is insane, because they all have like a ridiculous amount of reflect on them. It's pretty wild. A fine friend you are. Hey, I paid dearly for it. I don't know why, but since then I have hot flashes whenever I wear any clothes. Even Solstheim feels warm to me. I don't want to end up as a berserker, so I'm staying right here. Have you bought any new clothes since then? No, what for? Alright. I have to go to Solstheim. The southern-eastern... Okay. Southern-eastern Solstheim. Alright then. We're going to Solstheim. Holy shit, I didn't know that was going to happen. Shaloku Camp's probably the closest. And then... Yep. Landon Cool. Or just run to it. Probably just run to it. Using the fortify speed in midair to make you go faster. The best. Whoosh. Seem new. Are you in a...
I'm listening.
Yeah, you're a companion, aren't you? Yeah, I think there's a lot of companions here. Wow. Alright. Let's travel to... Oh, no. Travel to Solstheim. The southeastern corner. Alright, let's do it. Gosh, I love Solstheim. It's the friggin' best. But yeah, so I was thinking, like, if we're talking, like, tusks and stuff like that, like, I would think Horkers. Yeah, there's a place here that's filled with bandits. And I know that's part of the quest later on. But if we're looking at the southeast corner, we could go here as well. Let's check that out. There's also that weird Argonian nearby who's like stuck on a spire around here. Got a place over here. Let's check it out. Maybe they're like hiding in this area. Oh yeah, so Solstheim has some crazy loot in it. Yeah, holy shit. Shooting star shoes. What? Oh, oh my gosh. Wow. So yeah, the loot in Solstheim is pretty freaking crazy. Very, very random. Oh no, more speed. I know, right? Friggin' A. Left glove of healing? Wow, that's actually worth a lot. I'll take that. Your longbow? That's worth a decent amount. Last flame sword. Oh, hi there. Got him. Greater Skeleton Champion. Silver Claymore. What do you have here? Oh, it's a heartwood. Ooh. Common shoes. Ooh, that's a nice feather. Alright, cool. Anything else sort of hidden? Alright. Ah, we got some stealth room going on. What we got here? Storm Left Gauntlet. Wow, resist shock and fortify magic on self. Damn. Hot damn. Trying to think. My left gauntlet's the one that gives me telekinesis, which I really enjoy. And I think I already resist shock a little bit, right? It's pretty cool though. Spirit Strike Ring, nice. I think I have a wolf shield. I'm good there. Hop-toad rings, good value. Yeah, I think I have some resist shock already. Yeah, I'm good. Friggin' A, the best loot. Friggin' Solstheim. Yeah, I need a special tool. That would be incredible. I'm not sure if it does though. Oh gosh, what do we have here? We've got, okay, restore health. Guess it's worth carrying. Ring of Exhaustion. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, a Flame Shield belt. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Wolf Gauntlets. Don't have one of those yet, so, alright. Restore health, nice. You actually start finding, like, restore health stuff over here. Poison Blooms. Interesting. Nordic Mail Left Gauntlet. Jeez. Nordic Mail is actually pretty insane. Doesn't have the best condition in the world, but it's actually like pretty intense. There's two things of stealth from here we could mine at some point. Alright, so this wasn't the Pirate Cove. I'm thinking it's the other place then. Let me take a look at them. Oh no, wait, we're still not quite around the southern corner of this place. Alright. Keep following the coastline. But yeah, with 100 luck, well actually apparently luck has nothing to do with loot that you grab. But yeah, isn't this where the Argonian is? Oh, you know what? I am very starting to get over encumbered, right? Was wondering why I didn't jump as high. One of these rocks has an Argonian on it. It's kind of weird. Some big rocks here. I think there'd be a barrow around here. Ah, there is. What we got here? Little frost. Check that out. Oh, hi there. Skeleton pirate. Oh, this could be it. Maybe it's with the skeleton pirates. He did say they were taken by she was taken by pirates. All right, what do we got here? Bam. Skeleton pirate captain. The hell kind of axe is that guy wielding? My axe increased to 93. Also, that guy somehow died. Jeez. What is that? Ornate Nordic silver axe. My journal's been updated. Oh, cool. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And sea splitter. Yeah, I forgot about that. Pirate captain's key. Pirate captain's note. Near the mighty sun's great stone, an arch marks withered flesh and bone. And at the base you'll find, you'll know sweet luck if you dig straight through the muck. I gotta get Peep. Peep! Oh shit, I'm still under attack. Yeah, it's exactly the axe I was looking for. Nice. Oh, and I have the what? Juice Daw feather ring. That'll work for this. What do we got? Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Okay, we've got a magma right glove, fire damage, cool. A wolf gauntlet, short bow, glass fire sword, a fire bite star, fire bite dagger, dire spark blade, and 20 Daedric javelins. Oh man, you gotta love that. Ooh, Solstheim loot. Damn. Friggin' Solstheim loot's the best. I like how they're 15 pounds each. Friggin' A. 4 to 24. Very nice. I wonder if it counts as spear or marksman. That'd be interesting to know. We've got some wolf gloves. Alright. What else can we give you? How about, like, all the armor's hammers? These will weigh me down a little bit. That'll do for now. Alright, what else we got here? Okay, another heartwood. Third barrier ring, pretty decent. Ring of shadowy form, and pewter endurance ring. Pretty cool. Fortify fatigue and fortify endurance. Nice. What do we have? Heartwood. I wish there were more chests that had this, like, incredibly wide variety of stuff. Wolfright Pauldron. Nice. What is that? Azora's Servant. It's a shield? Frost damage on touch. And drain magicka on target. Yeah, I guess it's a shield. Let me take a look here. Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. I mean, the enchantment isn't that fantastic, but the armor rating on that's pretty excellent. It's technically better than my current shield. What do we got here? More heartwood. Oh, Nordic mail. Excellent. Is that a devil Tonto? Alright, let me see here. Excellent. Alright, looks like we got everything. Friggin' soul slime loot. Sword Ender stuff is disgusting. It's not the best, is it? It's interesting. But still haven't found this. Oh no, we did find that. So no, we're good there. So yeah, oh, hi. How you doing, skeleton pirate? Chillin'? Got him. Alrighty. Yeah, still don't know where to get that, that's the guy's vampire lady. We found some skeletal pirates, that's pretty cool. But yeah, huh. Read the letter again. Sheltered from acute winds, she waiteth still. Where those whose tusks are never sheathed dwell and wait, like butchers bent to kill. I was thinking like maybe the Windstone, which would bring us somewhere around here. And there was a quest that took us to Solstheim. But those are the only tusked things I can think of. We could give it a shot, but we'd be very far into this place. We could give it a shot. It'd be pretty wild though if it was. Got bears and stuff. They'll all be after us. On friggin' Spriggans. I think we can gather snow bear hide. Alright. Let's make sure to get the bear first. Spriggans have this like nasty thing where they resurrect 3 times. And on the 3rd time they're like have way more health and they resist magic. I think they're also a bit taller. Oh yeah? Some bullshit ring. I mean, if you think about it, right. That would have been really better, like, early on in the game, right? But yeah. What? Restore Fatigue, Constant Effect 3, and Night Eye? Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, I'm either thinking, like, boars or horkers when it comes to that riddle. Does look nice up here though. We're blocking pretty well actually, nice. Friggin' Plague Bear. Wow, that brings a new meaning to Plague Bearer. Hey, athletics increased to 70, nice. But yeah, so I think isn't this the place with the muck? Under the mucky stuff? I thought this was the place with the muck. Oh, hi there. Having a good time here out in the wild, being berserk and all that? You got a bear helm and some Nord mead. I thought this was the area. Like, it's supposed to be like under a thing of muck. Under the arch. Ah, here it is. The pirate chest. Nice. That was a tough one. Alright. Let's keep going. I'm right about my instincts here. It'll take us to where we need to go. If not, we could always go maybe visit the people who make Stalkroom. Well, it's been a while since we've had some combat. We've basically just been in straight dialogue with people for a while, long time. Sometimes you just need to go out and kick some ass. Friggin' I need to. Oh, there's friggin' Happy Moon Sugar's house. We'll check that place out later. Are we close to leveling up? Yeah, we've been doing some stuff recently. Nice. See, the first place I'm thinking of is a place where they keep the wind. By the way, one of my favorite short blades right here. Talking the video game. My favorite short blade in the entire game, the Reekling Lance, is in fact a short blade. And it's actually like the thrust of 13 to 24 is actually pretty damn good. But I just love that, you know, this is considered a short blade. Too friggin' funny. Friggin' love it. Alright, so here's Thirsk. Thirsk is nice. This is actually a place where we can get some stuff figured out. Now there's also the cave here, right? Although there's not a lot of wind. Maybe that's not the case. Otherwise, yeah, let me check over this way where the greedy man's bag is that holds the wind. Oh yeah, isn't there the friggin' thing over here? We could just grab that early. Yeah, here we are. The Ring of Raven Eye. Treachery. And Deceit. We've got the Ebony Arrows of Slaying that deal 5,000 damage. And we've got Shadow Sting. Which I think makes your target invisible, which is really weird. And a bloodstained note that says S. Here's the equipment I told you about, remember. The weak deserve no mercy. Now granted, use that against a golden saint and it reflects back at you, you're fucking dead. Yeah, this is the place I was thinking. Because it's a whole bunch of boars. Ugh. And this is where the wind comes from. Holy shit, look at them all. Now these guys have an incredibly high, like, chance to reflect stuff at you. So if you're a mage and you come to this area, you're gonna have an awful time. Jeez. Even as powerful as we are, friggin' A. Shooting Helseth seems like a good idea. Right. You got it. That's exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of thing. Our blocking is definitely helping us, though. Holy crap. Axe increased to 95. Holy shit. Even on very hard difficulty at level 50, they're still tough as nails. Damn. Yeah, I am taking a singular piece of gold from their corpse. Certainly am. Alright. So yeah, I thought this would be a good place. I'm assuming that you can actually get in here. Which it doesn't look like you can. Do they seal it off for the quest? Oh, it looks like they do. Yeah, I can't even get in there until we start doing the quest line. Huh. Odd. Alright, well, I was assuming here, but I guess that's not the case. There is an ice cave up this way. Where, like, a bunch of these guys are. So it could be that. There's like a little like training place. And I think they kidnap people, so it could be them. I could go check there. If not, that's kind of my last hunch. Other than, maybe there's a cave near the Windstone? Oh no. Something about the wind. By the way, there's just a ton of enemies in this area. Like, it's just crazy. It's meant that way so that when you become a werewolf, there's always a constant supply of blood that you can find. Because otherwise you might go like a whole night if you've killed the whole place and left nothing behind. Trying to think of other places. No, yeah, that's the only two things I could really think of. Yeah, this cave over here. And then something near the Windstone. Yeah, otherwise I'm stumped. Because, yeah, the only thing with, like, tusks and wind... Oh, is this place blocked too? Yeah, I guess you don't get to some of these places till later on in the quest line? Or maybe this is the different cave. Yeah, it's a different cave. That's the one you go for the main quest. Man. Also, notice I don't frickin' even miss a strike with this thing. This thing doesn't even have Fortify Attack. It does have Fortify Luck, though. Nice! I can rest and meditate. Nice. Reekling Blades are badass looking, too. I think they're long blades, though. Yeah, they're frickin' cool, though. I mean, look at this thing. That's awesome. Is this the place I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is. If it's got the pen in it, yeah. There's also another one where it was, I think it's a bunch of Argonians and some dude in glass armor. Is that like a Nordic silver axe? It is. Cool. Good in these barrels? A little bit. Oh, have to unlock that. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like they added anybody in here. Nordic Silver Claymore, cool. Probably right. He's not dead. Got a bloody note. Wagon Jax put the stash in Figel Ice Cave and Lucian has been notified. I got my cut and I'm headed back to Somerset Isle. I'll see you there. One more thing. Do me a favor and forget about your obsession with bristleback meat. Yeah, it probably tastes like pork, but it's not worth it. Those things are deadly, and the creepy little raiders are more vicious than they look. I think I need to go to Figel Ice Cave, maybe. Oh wow, look at all the stuff on this guy. Nordic Silver Mace and Ebony Mace. Nordic Fur, Nordic Mail, Wolf Greaves. Sweet. Wouldn't think that I was just on a skeleton like that. And he's got some stuff too. Cool. Huh. But yeah, I'm running out of ideas for where we could possibly find that dude's sister. Unless, of course, it's not in Solstheim at all. Which could be a possibility. Got a few more places we can check. At least 2 that makes sense. Otherwise, the rest of them are kind of a big stretch. I'm assuming they're... maybe it's not here. It's been a while. Yeah, it might be further south. All right, let me rush up this way then. Yeah, some places are pretty tricky to find in this area just because it's just insane. Yeah, the other place I was thinking of it's like maybe right... oh, maybe? So here's the Windstone. Wait, there's the Windstone. And this is like the closest cave to it. I think this is filled with witches. That's filled with bears, actually. Isn't this the bear that has a ring? Oh, I should level up. I forgot about that. Nice blocky grizzly bear. Yeah, that's the one that has the ring of wizard's fire. Wait, let me see here. Ring of wizard's fire? Was that drain health and not damage health? Damn it. It's like nobody... So basically that would only kill somebody who's either at that amount of health or only has like 35 to 16 health. Otherwise they would live because it only lasts for 1 second. Silver dart, some Nordic stuff, a wolf gauntlet, I'll take it. Got a settler's journal. Grandfather's enchanted ring, I'll keep him at bay. Yeah, that friggin' bear used that ring. Wow. Both of them. Yeah, otherwise we're just shots in the dark here. Man, axe raised again. We got here Nordic stuff. Something in a barrel. It's on this skeleton. Nothing crazy, alright. Alright then. Yeah. I'm gonna need some sort of other clue to help me out, or else it's just gonna be looking through ice caves. Ow. Oh, jeez, what the hell? Yeah, with tusks bared, it could either be these guys or the horkers around this area. We're talking about winds, so we're near the windstone. I'm trying to think lore-wise of people that kidnap people. Got me. Alright, so I need to head back to... Well, first, we need to grab Peep. I am getting over-encumbered. Not the bone song. Oh yeah, we need to rest too. I keep forgetting to level up. Oh wait, I need that. Got some good stuff today though. Some stuff I kind of would have otherwise forgotten about. Alright, that'll probably do for me. Yeah, let me get inside that cave and rest a bit. Oh, friggin' ran out of hammers. Peep. Got some hammers. Take like 3 of them. There we go, that's better. Alright, we'll rest. Alright, we've got speed. And intelligence and willpower, because everything else is 100 besides personality. Alright. The choices, the choices, the choices. Sweet. Level 58 now. Let me just take a look at that letter one more time before I leave. Sheltered from acute winds, she waiteth still, where those whose tusks are never sheathed dwell and wait like butchers bent to kill. Hurry now, lest she is of her unlife relieved. Hey, Clorside, how's it going? Sheltered from acute winds. See, I'm going for the winds and the tusks and thinking it's up here, but it might not be, maybe. Alright, anyway, we gotta return a quest for that lady's axe. Alright, so we've got to go back to Aldera. And go back to that other area. Alright, barter. Well, not barter, although he's got scrolls. Actually, how much gold do you have? I'm gonna ring a Billy Mays this shit, actually, because he could be a useful merchant for us. Let me see here. Where's the ring of Billy Mays? There we go. Alright. Can I invest in your business? I will not displease you. Your gold will be safe in my hands. For an investment of 5,090, I can guarantee you a profit. I accept this deal. Alright, thank you very much, Vindicel. It's an honor to consider you a business partner. I will try to use this 5,090 gold to make us both quite rich.
You honor me. Do you wish
So,
to
basically... what that will allow is the next 24 hours, his seller gold will go from 1,050 to what? 6,140? Which is going to be pretty sweet. But anyway, not why I came here. I came here because I need you to teleport me. But yeah, the investment thing is based on your mercantile, so just boost your mercantile by 500. And then you can basically make everybody into your personal creeper. That sounds weird when you say it like that. What I meant is 5,000 barter gold as base. Now she's on the first level, so yeah. But otherwise, I don't know how to help that other guy. That's a tough puzzle, really, because it could refer to a lot of things. If anybody knows, and you know, give me a hint. Alright, let me see here. Our quarrel. You have my grandfather's axe where? In the hands of undead pirates? Whistles appreciatively. I'm impressed, Archmagister. I wouldn't have thought you would go to such lengths as a for a new member of your house. Thank you. May I have the axe now, please? Here you are. Thank you. Finally, it's back in the family. You can't imagine what it means to me. I won't lose sight of it again. Nobody except my children will ever touch this axe. If you see Chalk, would you return his axe to him, please? It's in my room. And take this as a token of my appreciation. It's my granddaughter's axe. It's almost the same weapon, but I don't have a strong relation towards it. So he gave me a different Nordic silver axe. And she has some other axe here, so let me see here. So she gave me this one, the ornate silver axe. Okay, interesting. Here, let me levitate. Easier for me. And what's his axe's name? It's an axe of paralysis. What's the other axe you're saying? I returned Elmer's axe. She thanked me and warmly gave me a very similar axe as a token of appreciation. She also asked me to return Tjalk's axe. Now, which axe is that? Let's see here. Forget. Let me talk to her again.
Welcome, traveler. Are you the one I've heard talk about?
Yeah. Don't like each other, but we've made our peace. Where's the axe you're talking about? That's a lot of Restore Magicka. You're not talking about the Stalthram axe. Oh yeah? Yeah? That's awesome. That's awesome. Cool, like awesome. I'm not, unless I took his axe, the Stalthram axe. I don't remember what he called it, so I can't. And thank you for the fall, Big Dill Mill. Thank you, I appreciate the follow. But yeah, what was the Talk's axe? She didn't give it to me though. Actually, let me go options, quests. Let me see. Gosh, we have a lot of things. An axe for an axe. Here we go. According to her, he lent an axe on his way to Solstheim. Yep. Scorched him. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me go talk to him and see what it's called again. Maybe I'll get an idea from him. Gosh, this is when you need to, like, write actual physical notes. Gosh, don't want to get stuck in the towers. There we go.
Hail and welcome, friend.
Let me see here. Our quarrel? Esmeralda has her axe back. Thank kind that this madness is finally over. And she even sends you with my own family axe. Great. May I have it, please? Here you are? Well, where is it? Did you lose it? Did you? What's your family's axe? What's it called? How the hell am I supposed to know what it's fucking called if you don't tell me what it is? Jeez. Yeah. These seem like side quests in the Telvanni quest line, which is interesting. Didn't know it had side quests. Unless I just friggin' loot all the axes hoping it's one of them. Unless it is the Stalthrim axe, which would be very, very sad. But I assume since she said it's okay to take that axe, then it should be the one that wouldn't be stealing. That's the only other thing I could think of. Alright, levitation. That's stealing and that's stealing, so I guess maybe it's the Stalthrim axe. Unless you have like a room where you hide it.
I can tell.
Unless she has like a room. Oh yeah? Yeah, they're both miscellaneous quests. Yeah, let me look here. Because maybe this is her personal room. No, that's the dining room. And hymns. What about the axe I saw earlier by the bed? You're right! It is that axe, isn't it? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, we did. It was in her room. Right, exactly. Thank you. I totally forgot about that one. Right. That is this one, yes. The Bone Splitter axe. I forgot his name, so that's why I totally, like, just lost that. Cool. Awesome. That means we get to keep the Stalthrim one. Alright. There we go. Someone's paying attention in this chat. It's not me. See, I just saw the shiny and went for it immediately.
Friend.
I'm like, ooh, named thing. Never actually reading the name at all. Let me see here. So, our quarrel. Here you are. Thank you. I owe you a big favor. Call me whenever you need a strong hand. Ooh, we did it. Yay. But yeah. Don't know how to do the other guy's quests, so I suppose we'll just sort of leave that be for a while. And, let's go and check out the rest of these main quests for this. Alright. Greetings, Archmaster. Word of your reconciliation with Skink and Treeshade has spread quickly. While I would like to congratulate you on your success, I also must report that our new members are starting to court the council resentment. Oh. I myself am beginning to ask myself whether it was a good idea to adopt Skink and Edwina into the house. Just a little bit of contrary wind. If you're ducking out of house and you are ducking out of house politics, your lack of stamina astonishes me, Logan. It's not a single incident that's offending the council. It's a whole series of occurrences. First, you adopt Renos Orethi into the house without even consulting anyone. Then we have to worry about Edwina having gone bonkers, and then Skink disappears without a trace. House Telvanni's beginning to look like a bunch of uncoordinated madmen. Those were mostly initial difficulties and false reports. I've dealt with them all. So what's really eating at you and the council? Loven grimaces for a second. It's Winnet Elbert again, Archmagister. This time, it's not a vague suspicion. It's an actual distress call. Ferret Fear has called the council for help. Edwina isn't herself anymore. She dresses outlandish, barks order in a language nobody understands, and her whole appearance has become somewhat alarming. Ferret Fear has sent her inhabitants away from Tel Damaris for their own safety. You should go and talk to her immediately. She's in the observatory. So she's gone crazy again. Apparently. Let's see here. Are you possessed by a... Yep,
Go now.
Yeah, you seem to be possessed by some dark Dwemer spirit. Yep. That'll do it. Remember all those weird dark Dwemer spirits we saw last time? Yeah. Well, there you go. All right.
Welcome, friend.
Ferret Fear.
Are you the one I've heard talk about?
Good to see you, Archmagister. Yes, I've called for help. Edwina Elbert is out of control. I'm at my wit's end with this matter. Have you seen her condition? She's been like that for some days now. I don't know what happened to her, but that shadow who's following her is eerie. It all started only a couple of hours after Malum had left Azura's coast. I suspect that something happened to her while she was exploring Nuzchleft's lower levels. I've been here several times now, but couldn't find anything out of the order. Did you notice something while you were there with her? You mean apart from fog covering the floor and dozens of strange black dwarven ghosts watching me quietly as I watched past them? Fog and black ghosts? Oh no, not again. What? Nothing. I was just thinking out loud. And think a bit more, and think loud. I need to know some details. First, what do you mean not again? Don't account me mad, Vindicel. What I'm about to tell you is absolutely true, yet it rings hollow in an empty cistern. In my younger years, I visited Kalimzi, or rather, what was left of it. I didn't fear anything or anyone back then, so I ventured in. I must have spent a day or more exploring the ruin when I spotted a crack in the wall, just about as wide for me to slip through. I expected to find a cave, a grotto, or something like that. Well, it wasn't anything like that at all. What did you find? I found a large room built in Dwemer architecture. I think I found a secret section of Kalimzi. But I didn't get to explore it any further than a few feet. You see, the room was empty, the floor was covered in fog, and there were about 20 shades in there. They resembled the Dwemer specters that you find in any ruin, but these were pitch black, except for their eyes which glowed red. Sounds familiar. Those specters in Nuzcheleft looked the same, but also parts of their robes were glowing in red. So you believe me? Good. That saves me from having to convince you of my sanity. As I said, I didn't get to explore the room any further because one of the shades had turned to me and demanded in a thundering voice that I leave immediately, and he said that I was not allowed to be there. When he and a dozen more approached me, I backed off. Before I turned and ran, I saw another person materialize in a flash of light in the middle of the room. Another ghost? No, a Dunmer lass. But she matured at incredible speed. Within seconds, she reached adolescence and finally fled the room as she'd grown into a woman about 20 years. I don't know what happened, had I stayed a little longer. But the shades had all come close, and I ran for fear of my life. I slipped through the crack in the wall, and shortly afterwards I heard sound like a stone moving. I looked over my shoulder and the crack was closing. I'd had enough thrills for the day, so I left Kelmsey and returned a couple of days later. I had met some scholars and told them about it. Naturally, they were excited to explore this further, but when we got to Kelmsey, the crack in the wall was gone, without any trace of its existence. We even tore down a part of the wall, but there was nothing behind it but earth and rock. The scholars began to question my sanity openly, so I left. But I know what I saw, and that was, yes, that girl. You already told me about her. No, you don't understand. I know who she was, or rather is. Or how could I be so blind? All those years, her face was burned in my memory. It's, Tenesis, or Tenesai. Tenesai Orobor? Yes, she hasn't aged a bit since then, but it was her, I'm sure. How could I overlook all those hints and clues? She didn't remember anything about her childhood or adolescence. Her memory sets in as a young woman. One day she finds herself waking up in a Dwemer ruin and that's it. Doesn't know who she is or where she came from. She can speak, write, cook, fight, cook, you name it. But she doesn't know how she learned it. Interesting. She doesn't know her parents or her past. Did you know for a while she feared that she might be the Nerevarine? The whole born on a certain day to uncertain parents story. The day she was born, the sky turned copper. It never did before, and hasn't since then. Do you know what I think? I think the Dwemer might have survived somewhere, and she is the first one to come back. Calm down. To me, she seems like a Dunmer. There's nothing Dwemer about her. You haven't seen her lately. Her eyes have become brighter to the point of glowing. She hasn't, and she's learned to repair and construct Dwemer technology in a matter of hours. Jeez. And when Edwina barked her first unintelligible order, she replied without thinking a second. She's the only one who seems to understand Edwina. And what's even more troubling is that she started to speak in the same language as her. I need to speak with Tenesai. Where can I find her? Last time I saw her, she wanted to go explore Nuzcheleft. I'm worried that it was, that if it was a good idea. You better hurry and find her, Vindicel. I'll see to it that Edwina doesn't harm herself or anyone else. Lore! Lots of it! I dig it, though. I dig it. Friggin' she got possessed by some dwarven shade. Let me take off this amulet. Alright, I guess we're heading back in. Alright, the Dwemer things look dead, so that's good. Oh, there's still one more. But yeah, our axe skill's, what, 90... 97 now. Damn. We'll be switching to throwing weapons soon. She's not up here. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to sneak in stuff with it, just to train that as well. One more chest. Tunuk Aprakuk. Oh, hello, Archmaster. Come closer. They won't harm you. Tennessee, what is this all about? I finally found out about my ancestry. What? Calavano Truck Dermono? Blat Simoli? Sorry, Archmaster. I need to say goodbye to my family. They're in a hurry and need to leave. My family? I've always wondered who or what I am. And where I come from. Why I'm fluent in Dwemer. And many other things. Now I know why. I'm not from this world, or rather, not from this time or space. You see, when the Dwemer vanished altogether, at least a small group of them were only teleported to another time and space. But they were literally trapped here, and naturally tied to return to Reseden. I mean, it could happen, right? Is ghost possession something that happens often in Elder Scrolls? I don't know. But they couldn't find a way. Each time they tried to teleport more than a shade, they lost the person. Someone died. Some were stuck into oblivion, or sucked into oblivion, and some suffered a fate so grave they won't even tell me about it. It was a completely different approach to the problem. If it is impossible to send a complete Dwemer through time and space, they had the idea to create a new being right here in Redison, to equip it with all the knowledge of a person they originally wanted to teleport. Not possible? I guess, well, yeah, when it comes to Dwemer, they would do logic over, like, magic, so I suppose that would make sense. But being forced into a specter might do something to you, but I understand what you're saying. Like, the Dwemer would totally be against magic and stuff like that. I get what you're saying. Alright. They'd solve the problem to transfer knowledge and even personality through time and space rather quickly. What they weren't sure of was how to create a new body in another world. And on top of everything, that new body needed to be inconspicuous, in case the world had turned hostile towards the Dwemer for their deeds. Wasn't that overly cautious? Believe me, they had plenty of reason to believe that, especially after Azora metamorphosized the Chimer into the Dunmer. This would not have happened if Vivek had made himself a god by using Dwemer technology. It turns out people look upon the Dwemer as a mystery rather than a foe. So those worries have turned out unfounded. Anyway, it took them ages, but finally they could begin their experiment, and... well, what can I say? This time it worked, mostly, I mean. Here I am, a complete living Dunmer. 10 fingers, 2 eyes, 1 brain, and whatnot. Funny thing is, I don't even seem to age at all. But what's really disturbing me is the personality transfer didn't work as expected. I received all of my knowledge that I needed to live, but my personal memory was lost during the transfer. They could have told me about myself after they'd created me, but their energy supply was running low, so they had to retreat and leave me here when I was created. And when they had accumulated enough energy to return, I'd already left for a world I didn't know, not even knowing who I was myself, or who I myself was. Yes, this is a mod, Emissary Vex. It's the Rise of House Telvanni. But did you get in contact with them? How did that happen? Purely by chance. I've always been interested in anything Dwemer, and I've always felt at home in these ruins, and now I finally know why. When Edwina returned from this newly discovered section of Nuzcheleft, I just had to go and see for myself, and that's how I literally ran into my family. I spent most of my days here talking to them, learning about my past, and planning how to continue. They seem to have improved the experiment and are willing to give it another try. Wait, are you saying that the Dwemer are actually returning to Vardenfell? No, they still can't teleport themselves. There are a few, about 50 people. Nobody knows if others had survived. They had scanned their surroundings for other Dwemer life, but to no avail. They might in fact be the last surviving Dwemer. So they are very cautious not to lose a single person. But we should still discuss this at a later time. Archmagister, we must help Edwina Elbert first. My family informs me about her a few minutes ago. It looks like as if she fell victim to one of those who's teleported went awfully wrong. Oh, it's not possession. It's a temporal space, like they like smashed together. His name is Wardenak. Once he was a prominent philosopher and priest, but the failed teleportation attempt had destroyed his mind and spirit. His body didn't leave at all, but his mind got utterly mixed up. For a few days he stuttered incomprehensible gibberish, and then fell into a coma and hasn't woken up since. Turanak, the physician, said that his body is healthy but his mind is missing, probably wandering in some other dimension. Now, we have finally found him. Unfortunately, he has found Edwina first. He has taken control of her body, and he won't give it up by any means. We have to force him out, even if it costs his life. If we don't, he will destroy Edwina's mind. I won't allow that to happen. What can we do? As I said, we need to drive him out. Someone will need to enter Edwina's mind and kill Warnak and free Edwina's personality from whatever prison he has thrown it in. And I can help you get in, but Warnak's mental defenses are too strong. So what do you suggest? I suggest we put her on drugs! There we go. Something that benumbs Edwina's willpower. Ma's taste will do, but Edwina is even more bossy when she's drunk. I suggest we use a strong sedative instead. We should ask Ranos Urethi to brew some. And while you're there, don't tell Malam Ron anything. His nerves are already thin enough. Now go, hurry. We'll meet in Tel Dumaris. In the meantime, I'll try to calm Warnock down. Holy shit.
I don't know
That's
where
crazy.
to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
Damn. Friggin' trying to teleport back. At least a small portion of them. Now is that the... My personal alchemist. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Telazora Tower. Alright. I need a strong sedative. Edwin has fallen victim to a dwarf. Please wait a moment while I prepare the potion. Ranos begins to work immediately. After a few moments, he hands you the flask. Here you are, Archmaster. Instill this in Edwina, and good luck. I'll try to keep Malam here for a couple more days. He was barely planning to head back to, or he was originally planning to head back to Tel Dumaris tomorrow. All right. Shit. So we're gonna give her a sedative and then go into her mind and defeat the dwarf. Alright, it's good to see you again, Archmagister. Did you bring the sedative with you? Good. I've succeeded in prohibiting Warnock from hurting Edwina's body, but I have failed to calm him down. It's painful, but if we want her to drink that potion, we'll have to overpower her first. Let's do it this way. You knock her out, and I will infuse the sedative.
Go now.
Oh, you know what? I should make a enchanted item here. Do I have like a normal golden saint and a soul gem? I've got that queen and that other thing. Alright, let me see here. So... Oh no, I have the stuff I need. Never mind. Let's see. Golden Saint Factory Ring. There we go. Wonderful. And then we'll put like a nice looking ring to do this. Right. Yeah, this sort of lore is sort of built on that, well, there's at least a small group of people who didn't do the zero-sum merge with Numidium. But, yeah, I know what you're saying. Alright, I'm gonna try to make... like... I'm not sure, like, how powerful I need to make this thing. Expensive, extravagant. Maybe try that. Let me see. Alright, enchanting. Actually, do I even have drain fatigue as something I don't. Interesting. Yeah, that'll knock her out. Oh, I don't have a drain fatigue potion.
Hail, friend!
Alright, unfortunately, of course, I've destroyed
Welcome,
the
Outlander.
Mages Guild. Oh, but good, you have like a whole bunch of spells. I need, brain fatigue. that Magica? Cool. Nope. Drain fatigue. Ah, there we go. Excellent. But yeah, I always wonder, so how do Dwemer Spectres even exist then, if they zero-summed Numidium?
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Yeah, real analysis. Yeah, how do they even exist then, if that's the case? Right. Alright, so we'll just make like some absolutely crazy thing here. The drain fatigue on touch doesn't have to be crazy. In fact, I believe it actually takes them a while to even come back up again. Alright, we're gonna need a bigger ring than that, because if we want like 200 or something like that, we're gonna need something much better. Let's see. Exquisite. I mean, we could just use an exquisite ring for now. It'll work.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Yeah, now I need to look up the lore of like Dwemer Spectres and stuff like that. There's got to be like some like designer notes on them and stuff like that. Alright, how crazy can we get? Oh yeah, we can get crazy. And thank you for the fall, Timbler 2. Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, well that's kind of insane. Although that would actually work. Alright, can we do resist Magica as well? So I'm probably gonna need that just in case, because I don't want that to hit me at all. Let's see, resist Magica on self. 2 seconds to actually make it effective. Now, I don't think I need that much. It probably has something to do with Lorcan's heart because there's no specters in Skyrim. Hey! Yeah, you're right. Huh. Wow, just enough. Wow. Damn. Alright, well, that should knock out anybody. And I won't be hurt by it. That's cool. I like it. The knockout ring. Awesome. Alright. Surprised I haven't made something like that before. Yeah, that'd be interesting. It's back to lore grind and the friggin' A. So much to learn.
Happy to make your acquaintance.
Alright, so let's bring him down. Alright, well, assuming this works, let's try the knockout ring. Let me make a quick save.
Die!
Nice! As her body hits the ground, Tensi quickly infuses the sedative and forces it down Edwin's throat. The potion takes effect almost immediately. We made it. Now all you need to do is enter Edwina's subconscious and exorcise Warnak. Well, I guess I need to find him in her mind and kill him, or rather this apparition. His shade, his presence, I mean. I've never done this before. All I know is how to help you enter her mind. We'll need to do it the exact same way my family transferred my knowledge into my mind. Oh my gosh, really? Holy shit, alright, let's try it. Anything more I should know? Yes, don't forget that in her mind you aren't a physical being. Just like Warnak, you're just a thought, a pure mind. You can interact with other things there, but you can probably get hurt. And you can probably get hurt, but you won't be able to teleport out. How do I get out then? Take this amulet. It will function as both a beacon and a transponder. Use it whenever you need to get out. And I will transfer your mind back to your body. And one more thing. Whatever you do in there, don't hurt Edwina. I guess that Warnock has imprisoned her somewhere. Find and free her. Once she is free again, I will need to transfer you out real quick so that she doesn't suffer any more trauma. Understand. Anything more? Yes. Good luck, Archmagister. You'll need it. And if I may be so bold as to give you a piece of advice, get an ample supply of potions. I suspect that Warnock will be careful not to use elemental destruction magic in his mind. But he will try to damage, drain, or absorb your strength, intelligence, personality, and willpower. So are you ready to enter Edwina's mind? Yeah, let's do this. Alright, then lie down and close your eyes. I'll initiate the transfer. Shit, this is fucking cool. Alright, well apparently we've entered her mind and there's flying spiders everywhere. Huh. It can't go through there. Can't go through the golden door. I guess... Oh. What's this? Oh! I can go through this one. Let's see here. Oh gosh, yeah, the hallways are very dark. Shit. Worn door, vault door. Jeez. Hell. All kinds of weird spells casted at me. Uh-oh. I think I'm paralyzed. Oh shit. It wasn't kidding. Alright, I need to do something here. Alright, anti-surprise ring. What is it? Not flesh made whole. Is it Mirara's ring? Shit, what ring is it? Yeah, restoration of it. There we go. Shit. Shit, I have to battle his friggin' spells here. Jeez. This is friggin' tough. Wait, what the... Oh, I was friggin' using the wrong ring. Wow. Great. shit. Damn it. Might have to reload somewhere, because this isn't gonna work. Because I have things that can make me immune to magic, but we've already taken so much strength damage. And I seem to be really battling it. Alright, let me try this then, because this doesn't seem to be working out. Damn. Alright, so Morrowind Amulet. So I have to switch between that and the anti-surprise ring. Okay. So that's what? 7 and 3. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong ring. That's the wrong ring too. It's 8. That'll do, okay. Just gotta keep up the resist magic. Holy shit. Gosh, that's horrible, damn. I think I need to, my strength is much higher than that. Shit, that was crazy. I think 116's... Nah, not quite there. Good thing I maxed enchanting. Yeah, otherwise that would have been impossible. Holy crap, that was insane. Let me quick save. Damn. I guess I'm gonna wield the anti-surprise ring to stop me from getting hit with magic too. Damn. I had to, like, keep myself dispelled long enough. And then, like, use that restoration amulet to restore enough of my stuff so that I could move again. Damn. That was crazy. If I didn't have those two things, I'm not sure how I would have done that. Either I've had like, the right potions to either resist magic completely, or... Gosh... I guess you just, like, sprint the way across and hope that you have enough restore strength potions. What's that? Oh, feather. Huh! You're funny, game. You're funny. Can't go through there. Add health sets ring through console. I guess that's another way, right? Actually, yeah, one of the things that's kind of weird is since we're an Ultimer, we actually start with weakness to magic 50. So, like, one of the things I've had to do is, like, try to get a lot of resist magic just to, like, undo the whole thing there. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we have, like, what, 6, oh, no, we've just met the amount, so... Yeah. Jeez, that's rough. That's why I have a higher amount of a Flect. which is, it's 65, so it's pretty damn good, but it's one of those things where reflect is very hard to come by, and that's probably the best I can actually do right now. Alright, looks like I'm gonna need the speed ring for this. That's there. I think I need to go like there somehow. Take a look at the... We should have a mini-map, right? Ah, we don't. Haha. Tricky. Very tricky. Let me try another corridor. Yeah, I'm thinking we have to go that way, so I have to find the right midpoint there. I'm thinking it's going to be one of these weird complicated things where I have to go through here and find some sort of midpoint through that's sort of sandwiched in between the two areas. I don't think we can go around it, right? Right. One of these as well. Yeah, right. Hey, I did it! Nice! Aha! Alright. Worked my way through it. Oh gosh, that looks terrifying. Alright then. Well, we've got the anti-surprise ring just in case it's awful and filled with fire. Oh geez, this is definitely okay. You have a force field. Oh geez. Oh, that looks like it's him. I'm gonna try to capture his soul and see how good it is. Alright, this will capture his soul. Nice. As Warwick sinks to the ground, Edwina's mind is freed of its usurper. Edwina's spirit is blowing through this madness, resolving into nothingness. Her gratitude pervades your presence as you gently being removed from her mind.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Welcome back, Archmagister. It seems that you've done extraordinarily well. I can't sense a single trace of Warnock in Edwina. She will need some time, she will take some time to recover, but she'll be fine. Thank you so much for your help. Reddit and I will take it from here. Please give me that amulet back. I may need it again. Damn. Let's see if that dwarven soul was worth it. It's the same amount as a grand soul gem. Cool. Awesome. Whew. Damn. Well, that was a quest. Shit. Jeez. Alright then. Greetings, Archmaster. Do you have news on Edwina Elbert and this whole incident? The situation resolved. Good, very good indeed. Spare me the details, Archmaster, please. I've told the council that a rather complicated and dangerous experiment had gotten out of Edwina's hands, and they seem to be pleased with that explanation. So let's keep it at that. I don't want to find out what kind of panic would raise should the Dwemer actually return to Vardenfell. That could destabilize the whole political situation in Tamriel. We mustn't allow this to happen. Calm down, Alovan, it's over and Edwina is safe now. You're right, Archmagister. It's just that this dead dwarf could infiltrate Edwina's mind so easily. I just panicked about what might happen if those creatures actually managed to return. Please give me a moment to clear my head and come to my senses. Alright, you good now? Greetings, Archmaster. I'm glad to report that the Council's current focus is a rather minor task for someone like you. Nelv has become concerned with a raucous Bosmeri preacher who is currently condemns the Telvanni for necromancy. This has to stop. He is too close to the truth and too controversial to be ignored. The guards have no luck with capturing him. He seems to be a skilled fighter. If you can deal with it quickly, Nelf will be put to if you deal with it quickly, Nelf will be put to shame and your fame will increase. Making the other counselors look bad is vital. The stronger the leader appears, the stronger the whole. Find Fargarn in the streets of Sadrith Mora. Alright. Friggin' A. It's been fucking wild today. Alright, there's some Osmer preacher hanging around. Alright, let's see where he is. You're gonna love this ring. Where is this Bosmer creature?
How
You
can
are
I help?
Bosmer.
I'll do what I can.
Maybe he's in the inn. Or maybe he's up here? Not a lot of streets in Sadrith Mora. Unless he's through the gate?
Anytime you're ready.
Tonk?
Just don't
Who are
keep
you?
me waiting.
Oh. Companion, apparently. Guess I haven't really been here during the day. Alright, let's check the inn. Wing, West Wing. That's another companion.
Yes.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
Did they actually give me the guy's name? Could be. Alright, let me see here. Old guy? Doesn't seem to be the guy. Covis, do you have to be like right there? Put he in there.
I
Was I not just here?
see
This is
Suppose I
different.
could spare a moment or two.
Yeah, not sure where this guy is. Huh.
What's this about?
Oh no, you're another companion. Weird. Is it you?
Greetings and salutations.
No, you're here.
If there's anything
You've been
I
there the
can
whole
do-
time, right. There's the other inn right here.
There's someone watching. I can tell.
What is this here? Not sneaky enough? Actually, that's funny. I think that's a Nord. Using the camera to like friggin' peep through. That's too funny. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I don't see a random Bosmer. All the Bosmer as I see her, like, from here. Unless he did get into the hall? It'd be very presumptuous of him if he did. And I doubt he was outpacing me somehow when I was using my rings, so...
3 blessings, friend.
It's not like I can be racist and ask the
This
other
is a
Bosmer, do you know that
wondrous
other
encounter.
Bosmer?
Welcome.
That is hilariously something you do often in this game. Oh yeah,
If there is anything I
all
can
high elves know each other. No, okay. Maybe we could ask the guards, or maybe Master Neloth would know. Yeah, let's do that. We'll ask Master Neloth. He might know specifically. All right. Nope, apparently not. Darn. That's a little confusing. Is there a walkthrough for the Telvanni quest lines? Because yeah, there's the side quest I kind of need more information about. This quest, I can't even find where this dude is. I mean, not that Bosmers stick out like sore thumbs, because... well, they kind of do, a little bit. Oh, in this building?
I'm listening.
That guy. No, he's part of this guild. Someone who should remove the price on my head, but for some reason can't. Oh, wait, maybe it's this guy. I hadn't seen this guy
Can't
before.
you see I wish to be left alone?
Here we go, there we go. Now I found him. Evil necromancers reign in every tower. Ask Neloth where the slaves from the market go when he buys them. They will kill us all. They turn to Stendar for your salvation. Do not succumb to the sins of House Telvanni.
This one honors us. Please, speak.
Well, we need to assassinate him. Actually, can we just, like, infuriate him?
Can't you see I wish to be left alone?
Ah, I can't. I'm trying to think. You can kill people with levitation, by the way, but they have to be angry at you first. I'm trying to think. You can't force people to jump, which would be hilarious if I could just cause him to jump up in the air like thousands of feet and fall to his death. I don't believe I've created something that could kill him instantly, but I possibly could. I would have to do it sneaking and not get seen. Says the man shining like friggin' in the air. But yeah, from like this tower, I definitely see it being possible. Yeah, sort of the strongest on-target thing I have right now is the Avatar Ring, which does 40 damage, but he probably has more health than that. I think I'm gonna need to make another ring. Oh, jeez. Lagfest. Alright, I'm gonna put this soul gem here so I don't use it up. The one of that dude. You know, I'll make sure I won't use that one up either. Alright, so I'm gonna need a new ring. Hi, Iron Pat, how's it going? Yeah, we're doing the Rise of House Telvanni quests right now. And they're pretty excellent. I'm really liking them. So yeah, I think I need a really high damage instant amulet. I don't have a soul gem, do I? Oh, soul gem I don't want to use. Oh, that one was empty, whoops. There we go. I'm gonna need to summon a golden saint and capture its soul. But yeah, I need to make a very high damage ring to be able to like kill someone instantly. Because yeah, I have things that like do like large amounts of damage, but over time. Alright, let me see here. So, golden saint factory ring. Yeah, normally I would do close up to people as well. Not on target. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna use an exquisite ring here. Just to make it like the most savage one we can possibly have. Alright, enchanting. Alright, exquisite ring. Golden saint. And we'll just go like pure damage health on target for 1 second. And I'm assuming I'm going to use this against human targets. So you know what? 201 damage sounds pretty good. I should check if the guards even mind me killing him. That's true. That's true. See, call this the assassin's bolt ring. Cool. Can't quite. We could probably do it from here. Have to be sneaking. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna need the Amulet of Shadows. Right, and let me see here. Let's just make ourselves invisible just in case. Sometimes if you are actually invisible, it makes you much less likely to be seen once you're actually sneaking. Okay. I'm guessing even though the indicator isn't there, we are in fact actually sneaking now. Alright. Assassin's Bolt Ring. Quick save. And... wow, really? Huh. Wow. He has a lot of health. Also, they can see me. Alright, so obviously I need to spam that. And I'm still not hidden. Awkward. Let me see if I could just absolutely spam this thing. Okay, well he moved, so that doesn't make it easy for me. Okay, and of course the aim is not where the crosshair is. Okay, well he's totally dead. Can't see me, can't... oh. When you reload, you're not sneaking. Good stuff! Gotta like that. Should be invisible and... there. Alright, Fargon is dead. Thank Namira. I should seek counsel from my advisor. Alright, I'm gonna go to the guild here and see if they can't remove the price of my head. I had some difficulty with that earlier. Friggin' adamantium spear, sweet. Alright, I think, what was it?
Greetings and
you
salutations.
Can help my price of my head. Bounty 40. Oh. Yeah, I need to figure out what the hell's wrong with that. For some reason, I can never get the price removed on my head. Hey, Deadpan, it's going good. Yeah, we're doing a House Tavani quests. Yeah, it may have been that guy on the bridge actually saw me the whole time, which mechanically he shouldn't have, but what are you gonna do? Alright, let me see here. Greetings, Archmaster. Have you gotten rid of the Bosmeri Preacher? Thank goodness, Fargorn is dead. I find the Bosmer the most aggravating of all the unfortunate beasts. Well done. Nalth sends his thanks, with, I expect, a certain degree of resentment. I take rest now. Archmaster. You have already achieved a lot. And the next focus will be a difficult one. Cool. Let's see what we got. Greetings, Archmaster. The time of small steps is over. There's a growing unrest within the council that won't bear any more delay. Gothrin has been procrastinating for years, but recent events require swift action. However, you may decide. It will reverberate through Vardenfell like a clap of thunder, so you're ready to listen to the council's current focus. Alright. The council is concerned about the Twin Lamps movement. The armistice terms that come under scrutiny once again, Archmaster. This time, the abolitionist movement, gaining a considerable amount of momentum, is on the verge of forcing a referendum on the issue. For this time, it is at least possible, if not probable, that slavery may be abolished in Morrowind. This is a matter of concern for all of Morrowind, but Vardenfell is But Vardenfell, its strong cell of the Twin Lamps movement, plays a critical part of it. Interesting. Oh yeah? Nice, Saber. Hey, Hillycake's doing good. Yeah, we're doing the Rise of House Telvanni. It's a quest mod that actually expands the Telvanni quest line. Let's see here. The Council's attitude towards this matter is clear. They want to crush the Twin Lamps movement once and for all, so that they won't pose a threat to the Dunmer way of life anymore. But Master Aaron and I have different opinions, and I plead that you listen to ours first. You have my ear. What do you think on this? Don't think of us as lunatics, Archmaster. I assure you that both Aaron and I are of a sound mind and disposing memory. Out with it. What do you two scheme? We think it would be better for House Telvanni to support the Twin Lamps movement rather than crush it. Please, Archmaster, don't regard us as madmen. Aaron has worked out the details. Please go to Telvos and talk to him in person before you decide. But please go soon. Whatever your decision will be, if you don't decide quickly, we'll lose our chance. Alright. There you go. But yeah, I have to look up here. I have to write down a few things. Let's see. Okay, it's just a few bug things and mods I want to look up. Alright, so yeah, I'll just take the boat, I guess. That'll work. So friggin' A, they want to abolish slavery, huh? Interesting.
I see this land soon.
Have to see how that goes. Alright, I'll see you later, Sir Wolf. Have a good one.
I will listen, Outlander,
Alright,
but make
travel
it quick.
to... Yeah, nope. Where's... Oh, no, yeah, okay, no. Tell Mora. Alright. I need to figure out, like... Why does the price on my head option do nothing? They just infinitely refer me to, like, other people who should, like, get rid of the price on my head, but not actually do it. It's like they have the NPC, well, they're all NPCs, but it's like they have, like, the dialogue option, but not the right dialogue option. Like, it's mismapped somehow. It's probably what it is. Where they're referring to it as if you had asked, you know, someone who's not a part of the main quest about the Nerevarine. That sort of deal. Alright, let me see here. So. My former protege returns to me. I seem to be doing exceptionally well, so what is it that you seek your former mentor? Alright, so you want to talk to me about Twin Lamps movement. Ah yes, so Loven has told you my thoughts on this. Well, most masters want to see the Twin Lamps dead or gone. But I think that slavery is more than just a question of tradition, an easy supply of guinea pigs, cheap labor. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to elevate House Telvanni above the other houses. I know you're a reasonable man, so go on, you have my ear. I suppose, yeah, if you have the command, yeah, I'll just so it doesn't become a problem later, but yeah, I'll need to look up a mod or something for it. Morrowind is the last province on Tamriel which holds slaves, and we owe this privilege solely to Vivek's negotiating skill and Tiber Septim's combat fatigue. But all that was a very long time ago. Vivek and Almalexia have almost completely erased their public appearances, and Sothisil has never been seen nor heard from in ages. And the Empire's grip on Morrowind has also tightened, not by military means, but rather by economic means. This has led to House Hlaalu and Dress factually dominating Morrowind's policy. House Dress doesn't hold any territory here in Vvardenfell, but Hlaalu's grip is all the tighter. It is an open street that Duke Dren is leaning towards abolition. And if it weren't for his brother's influence, he might have already introduced an according draft law to the Grand Council. You have to loosen Hlaalu's grip on Vvardenfell a bit if you instated Mehabel Laris as the new head of the East Empire Company. But I think that will only win us some time by this. Okay. Hlaalu is still the most influential house, and Emeni Dren has been influencing her father and the council towards abolition for years now. I'm certain that it's only a matter of time before we see an application to abdicate from slavery on Morrowind, with or without the help of the Twin Lamps. As soon as Orvis Dren dies, abolitionist forces in House Hlaalu will win the upper hand, and I certainly don't want to go empty-handed when that happens. So I suppose that we should take the Kigauti by the teeth. Oh. Kigauti have tusks. Is there a cave with a bunch of Kigauti in a windy area? It seems too broad. I'm still trying to think of that crazy ransom note. I don't know. Anywho. Let's see. Yeah, and abdicate for slavery. At least publicly and officially. I think we should offer this to Duke Dren and a council in return for a permanent consulate on the council grounds. We would fill that consulate with our best diplomats. I'm sure that within months there'll be Telvanni handwriting all over Vvardenfell policy. It is less direct than sending a rogue Telvanni across the island, but in the end it will yield greater success. If we play our cards right, we may be able, may be appointed as imperial governors. How would you like House Telvanni as mediator between Redoran and the Empire? Ooh. We could play them off against each other and accelerate House Redoran's decline on Vvardenfell. We have already stretched out all over Dagonfell and settled as far as Koragun. We are practically standing on Redoran's doorstep. One catastrophe within their ranks, and we could step in to help structure their secure their territory. Wow, oh shit, he's talking about a hostile Telvanni takeover. I'm digging this. That seems a bit bold to me, but gaining influence on Vvardenfell's policies would indeed benefit us. Indeed. So what do you say, Archmagister? Shall we make the sacrifice of renouncing slavery in our territory in exchange for more influence on Vvardenfell politics? Interesting. He's playing the long-term game. Holy shit. Damn. So he's saying we throw in our 2 cents about abolishing slavery, and then basically in doing so we sort of work our way into the politics of Vvardenfell. And because we already have someone in the East Empire Company, like we already have operations going on there. I mean, that would be badass. That's crazy. And, you know, when it comes down to it, if you ever need test subjects, kidnapping's a valuable option, so. Yeah, I think your plan will work out. You have my assistance. I dig that. He sold it to me. Great. I knew you'd listen to reason. We need to act quickly if we want to surprise the Grand Council and negotiate our advantages. I have prepared everything to influence most Grand Council members. We still need to do House Hlaalu's traditionalists around Orvis Dren. And you as the highest ranking Telvanni on Vvardenfell need to negotiate with Duke Dren in person. We need to do something about the use of slaves in Telvanni territory before we can even think about negotiating with the Empire. We must convince the Empire that our support for abolition isn't mere rhetoric. Since the Imperial presence in Telvanni territory is rather scarce, they will hardly know about our slave usage. We only need a few projects that we can show off. Interesting. First, there is the Ball egg mine. I hear you have already dealt with the slave rebellion in traditional Telvanni way. Now I need to tackle the difficult part of the issue and talk to Theron about the use of slaves. Try to convince her to employ workers instead of slaves. Oh boy. This might be the most difficult quest yet. Convince a mad woman to use workers and, well, actually, no, you can trick people that are crazy. Yeah, it might not be as difficult, but we have to convince her. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, this is definitely turned a strange turn. Become very interesting. But I mean, that's the way of the Telvanni when you think about it. They do absolutely crazy things to basically gain power however they can. Oh gosh. Oh shit, I totally forgot about that. Let me, I need to speed the hell out of there. Oh, wait a second. Can't I just, well, I'd rather not get caught. Is that PC crime gold or crime level 0? There. For some reason the price on my head isn't working. It was 40, so I'll drop 20 on the ground. Just for, like, equal exchange. Okay. Of course, then I'm going to see that gold pile later and then just steal it. But you get what I'm doing. But yeah, I think there's something odd going on where I ask to remove, to do the, like, fix the price on my head. And then what happens is they refer me to the other people that would normally remove the price of gold on my head. And then they do the same thing, so it turns into a goose chase of who's actually going to remove the, like, price on my head, and it never ends up working, so I need to figure out how to fix that. Yeah, and that's the other thing, technically it would be stealing because I placed it there. That's very true. She just infinitely respectfully waits as, like, for me to return and take my gold back, because she knows I put it on the table. Wow. Funny how it counted as assault, not murder. Yeah, I think what happened was he probably saw the actual casting of the bolt, but didn't actually see the spells land to kill him? I don't know if that makes sense, but because it was done in such a strange, semi-sneaky way, it's like he saw one action of crime but not the other, which was kind of weird. Alright, Thorana. Absolutely crazy person. Alright, I'm gonna need the Greenstone Charm Amulet.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Alright, so use of slaves. Eggs from loose slaves, do they taste better? Yes, Thorana, and that's why we will abstain from using slaves from now on. Really? How nice and sweet of you. See you then, Eggity Egg. There you go. Thorana's condition has deteriorated. I'm sure that she won't understand a single word of what I told her. She only seems to be interested in eggs. Anyway, she has accepted my proposal to employ workers in her mine and so on. Or from now on. I certainly hope she will take it just as easy when her sanity returns. Oh my. Do I have to return to my dude at all? Otherwise I have to return to Ren, but I'm not sure. Alright. Use of slaves? No. Okay, I think I have to talk to the other person then. Thanks, Shogora. Alright, let's see if we can talk to Duke Dren. Yeah, it'd probably be easier to go by ship. Jeez, gotta be careful with that speed. Friggin' A. Alright, travel to... yeah, Telmore. No. Shit, wrong way. Travel to... well, we can... yeah, Daedric Mora.
I will listen, Outlander.
Then...
make it quick.
Telbranora. Then... actually, you can take me right to Vivek Foreign Quarter from there. Nice. And then... Dagenfell. Gosh, knowing these routes is friggin' crazy. Especially... I always mix up like Molagmar and Margon. Alright, so we need to go like to the roof. Oh, actually I could have used Divine Intervention to get here really easily. Gosh, there's so many different ways to travel in this game. Alright, sweet. Just a little bit speed. Oops, that was the wrong way. All those spell effects at the bottom of the screen, I know, right? It's crazy. But yeah, the ones up to here are all natural. This is just me being a high elf. And then this is Akaviri Danger Sense, which is the from the thief. The rest of these are from amulets, pieces of armor, rings, belts, shirts, shields, everything. It is funny though, I actually have a lot that are just equipped to undo the effects of being a high elf. It's holy crap. Being a high elf is great and awful at the same time. Oh, so I guess we don't go to you? I guess, oh shit, we go back to what? Master Aaron? Ah, damn it. Yeah, because the other guy didn't even seem interested. Oh, that's funny. Technically he would have tried to take me down, but that's pretty funny. Wait. Yeah, Knight Leon. Our guy isn't really a glass. Well, we've made him so that he's not a glass cannon.
But make it quick.
Just based on like the spell effects that we use for enchantments and different things like that. But yeah, very interesting stuff. We're almost like a friggin' hyper healer almost, based on the things that we have, where we either resist stuff or we go ahead and just go crazy sometimes. Alright, I think we're, what, heading this way? I love fortifying speed while mid-jump actually, like, makes you go faster through the air. Just increase your velocity for no apparent reason. Good stuff. But yeah, if you're wondering like why I'm going so fast, it's because I have a ring that cast on use fortifies speed by like 500. Hello Vindicel, I'm glad you decided to negotiate with Duke Dren. So you're able to discuss the preparations regarding the use of slaves in Telvanni territory. Sigh. She surely hasn't aged well. Let's hope she'll make it, she'll just take it just as well when her mind clears up again. We can't wait for that to happen though. There's more we need to do about the use of slaves in our territory before we can negotiate with Duke Dren. Okay. Releasing the Abel slaves should make an impression on the Empire, but there are still 2 licensed slave traders in our territory. Savil Iman and Talarun and Brillian and Cedric Mora. I have some ideas of how to keep them happy while putting them out of their ancestral business. Brillian doesn't really need to run a business. He is kept by a wealthy woman. The Cedric Mora slave market is more of an amusement to him. Have you seen his slaves? They are exactly the same slaves he's been offering for some months now. He doesn't even try to sell them. He treats them as pets. If he can find some other amusement, you can persuade him to give up his business. But you will need to convince Savil Iman first. He wouldn't give up the slave market until she does. Must be sportsmanship. She's the owner of the Tel Al Rune slave market. She also carries regular slaves in stock. Her real specialty are slaves for special tasks and occasions. She is known all over Morrowind for her quality slaves. She trains them all by herself. So you could try to convince her to stop training slaves and start training house and court servants. You can't imagine how hard it is to find good personnel. I'm sure even House Halalu would queue up to employ her alumni. Okay, interesting. Cool. Well, I think we'll stop there for the day then. It's getting late. And yeah, next time we'll continue this quest. I'll do a little bit of research on possibly getting a hint as to where that vampire sister is. And yeah, we'll continue this oddly more evil. I consider it more evil that we're trying to entangle ourselves in the politics by giving this thing of abolishing slavery, but like, you know, we're still House Telvanni, so we're probably going to be doing evil shit anyway. But yeah, pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we'll be back with some more Morrowind on Wednesday. So yeah, see you next time. See you, everybody.